Simerjeet Singh.
Thank you so much, Vaishali, and thank you, Team Auxilo. You guys are a wonderful audience. An audience that claps in the post-lunch session has to be a wonderful audience. Give a round of applause for yourselves, please. Woohoo! This is rare. This slot is usually selected for speakers to check. देखते हैं यार ये जितना सुना था इसके बारे में इसको post lunch session में डालो. We'll figure out, right? But no, I've seen the energy in the room. I was here in one of your t-shirts, sitting at the back of the room, especially observing the people in the back. No Candy Crush, no other games going on. So I know you were fully engaged. I can feel the energy in the room. I could sense the energy when I was speaking to the leadership team also. I feel something is cooking here. Yes or no? Yes? Do you feel the energy? Yes. And it's a pleasure to be among, folks who aspire to grow. Those are my favorite people in the world who want to grow and go to the next level. और वैशाली ने अभी इंट्रोडक्शन में बात की that we are jewelers. You select everything very carefully. Do you know what your theme is? The next is here, right? Question is, are you here? Yes. The next is also here? Yes. You are also here? Yes. It's a great combination, great time to grab the next, isn't it? Right? I use this exercise to be more centered at times because some of the best opportunities are always around us. Yes or no? Yes. We are descendants of hunters and gatherers. Yes or no? 10,000 years ago, there were no jobs, there were no conferences. Everybody used to wake up in the morning, go hunt some food and feed their family. We are descendants of hunters and gatherers. Shake someone's hand on your right and left, look them in the eye and tell them, don't lose your hunting instinct. Say it now, please. Shake someone's hand and tell them, don't lose your hunting instinct. Don't lose your hunting instinct. Very good. Now the final deep breath, can I have your attention please? I'll use this little signal to have your attention back. When I will say, can I have your attention back again, please, can we all do this together? Can I have your attention back? Okay, great. When you will see as your hand goes up, you will stop talking and you will pay your attention, you will give me your attention. Is that a deal? Yes? Because there's so many activities, I want to get us all through them. Now, before the final deep breath, inhale as if you just won $300 million in the lottery. Show me your body language. You've just heard that news, $300 million in the lottery. Is something going to change in your body language? Sir, you're still not sure. Yeah, take a deep breath in, inhale. Hold and exhale. Right. The next is here. Where are you? The next is here. Where are you? Some of you are not sure. Some of you are not sure. Next is here. Where are you? Which means what? Which means what? Okay, this book for the first person who comes and takes it. Stay here. Right, so would you also mind coming? Yeah, give them a round of applause, please, everybody. What happened here? The next is? Where are you? Which means what? Which means what? You have the opportunity to grab the next. Now, they didn't need an invitation, did they? आपको invitation की जरूरत पड़ी? Did I single them out? No. Is what operating here? Thank you, sir. What is operating here? The hunter's instinct. We've got to keep that alive. That's what distinguishes somebody who's alive and a dead body, you know? The spark. क्या नहीं? कि एक सवेरा हुआ करता था जब हंस के उठा करते थे हम. Just turn to the person sitting next to you and smile at them, please, would you? नहीं, नकली वाली नहीं यार, असली वाली. एक सवेरा हुआ करता था जब हंस के उठा करते थे हम, और आज कई बार बिना मुस्कुराए ही शाम हो जाती है. क्यों हंसती खेलती जिंदगी आम हो जाती है? क्यों वक्त के साथ चेहरे की रंगत चली जाती है? Give a high five to the person sitting next to you and tell them, keep your spark alive. Say it now, please. Keep your spark alive. Come on. Keep your spark. There's the ancient Greek philosopher called Seneca. He said, good luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunities. What did he say? Good luck. How many of you like to be lucky? Raise your hands and say yes. You want to be lucky in your life? This is what he said. Good luck is what happens when, in दो चीजों का मेल होता है, preparation meets opportunities. Now, which one out of the two can you really control? Some of you are not sure at the back. Right. Preparation is what you can really control. And then what happens? There comes an opportunities and you say, ta-da, I guess you were looking for me. Here I am. And people say, lucky hai yaar ye to. They don't see the effort that's gone into it. Right? Learn to prepare to be the best. Learn to follow the simple law of human progress, which is law of paying the price. What's it called? The law of paying the price. Right? फिर से एक बार high five. Hello partner. And remind your partner, partner दाम चुकाना पड़ता है. बोलिए partner को. Partner दाम चुकाना पड़ता है. You must. I was at a conference a couple of days back. I walked in, perhaps in, a table like this towards the front. I was sitting there observing. And I had a thick bunch of notes with me. जो मैंने उस keynote के लिए prepare किए थे. So guy sitting next to me asked me, sir, are you the speaker? I said, yes, I am. I thought this stuff was spontaneous. मुझे कहते हैं, ये तो अब तो इतने बड़े notes लेके घूम रहे हैं, मुझे लगा ये motivational speaking spontaneous होता है. You know what I told him? भाई साहब, दाम चुकाना पड़ता है. Say it again to your partner. भाई साहब, दाम चुकाना पड़ता है. You got to pay the price. I said, listen friend, in order to be spontaneous for 60 minutes, hello? In order to be spontaneous for 60 minutes, it has taken me 14 years of practice. Daam? Picasso was sitting in a bar one evening. Lady walks up to Picasso, say, Mr. Picasso, I heard you paint very well. Can you please, just as a souvenir, paint something for me? मेरे लिए कुछ बना दो. तो उसको napkin दिया and Picasso quickly painted something. And she was about to walk away. He said, no, excuse me, ma'am, that'll be $10,000. She was like, how come? It took you just 20 seconds. No, ma'am. In order to be able to do it for you in 20 seconds, it's taken my life. Dam? Nothing is free. Nothing is free. Learn to pay the price. To go to the next, the price of greatness, the price of anything good, it comes with a price. If you're willing to pay the price, you'll have that and more, regardless of the areas in your life. So the next is here. Where are you? So which means what? We can grab the next. And I'm so glad the next is here, because what was gone by was not a very good time. This is me last time on stage before the pandemic happened. Hyderabad, Ramoji Film City. How many folks from Hyderabad? Where are you? Raise your hands. All right, we're all sitting together. Folks from Delhi, where are you? Raise your hands. All right, we're going to change this as we move forward. Hyderabad, Ramoji Film City, 3,000 people. This is my last conference before the pandemic hits. And fast forward. This is a virtual studio. All of a sudden, things change. COVID happens, no more live events. What do you do? What do you do when you face an existential threat? What do you do, guys? Come on. Thanks, buddy. What do you do? Adapt? What do you do when there is a threat so big, it threatens the very existence of what you do? Fight back? Survival. By survival, does it happen automatically? I'm in the jungle, 10,000 BC, let's go back. Survival, will it happen automatically? I gotta do what? Pay the price, yes or no, right? Pay the price, I gotta be smart. Here's the thing, we get stuck into our own little patterns that we follow. And those are dangerous. We got to reinvent every step of the way. And that is why I love this theme. The next is here, the 2.0, the delightfully digital and all that. Question is, are you ready? Swami Vivekananda said, जिस दिन आपके रास्ते में मुश्किलें ना हो, उस दिन सुनिश्चित हो जाना कि आप गलत रास्ते पर हैं. The day on your path there are no difficulties, be sure that you're on the wrong path. Because if you're pushing the limits, guys, how many of you do that? You want to push the limits. Personal growth, spiritual growth, right? If you push the limits, you're going to face problems, yes or no? Right? You got to be dynamic and find solutions. In 2 years, I'm so happy to share with you. And we sit in a tier 2 city in Punjab, Jalandhar. We have one of the best virtual studios that is at par with the best in the world in the last 2 years. That has been the brighter side of, we learned software, streaming, acoustics, lighting, how internet connection, software, so much learning happened. So out of every difficulty, there is an opportunity. You got to have the what? The right mindset. You all have the right skill set. Otherwise, wo jori wali jo baat thi, you wouldn't be in this room. You have the right skill set, yes or no? Yes. You need the right mindset. Do you know somebody who has the right skill set but the wrong mindset? Raise your hand, say yes. You don't have to point to that person. No, don't be nervous. But you know someone. You know this person can do a lot of things, but mindset. Actually, Gallup organization divides employees into 3 categories. Category 1 is engaged people. Not engaged to be married, but they love what they do. They come up with new ideas. जोश से भरे होते हैं. इनका जोश कैसा होता है? How's the जोश? ये वो category. New ideas, innovation, take things personally. You know, their heart and mind and blood and sweat is in the game. What category are they called? Engaged. Self-reflect, please. No finger pointing at this stage. Category 2. Harmless. But they don't add a lot of value either. They're given a name, it's called disengaged employees. They make the bulk of any organization. They fill the seats in the classrooms, in the auditoriums. Right? They're there. They want to pay off the loan. They say somebody's pushing them from home. Go to work now. I don't want to see you here. Go, kahin jao, kuch karo. They show up. What is this category called? Disengaged. But they do no harm. इनका मंत्रा क्या है? चलता है. मिले आप ऐसे लोगों से? इधर उधर नहीं देखना है. चलता है इनका. चलने देना यार. तेरे को क्या करना है? तू जो इतनी स्टेलर परफॉर्मेंस दे रहा है ना, रोज मुझे भी सुनना पड़ता है. उसको देखो. उसकी परफॉर्मेंस देखो. तो थोड़ा मिलजुल के काम करते हैं. They'll come to you for deals. All right? Which category is this? Disengaged. Now they don't do any harm. Category 3 is very dangerous. I'm sharing this for you to self-reflect. Category 3, any guesses? We have what categories so far? Engaged, disengaged. Any guesses on category 3? Actively disengaged. Split the word apart और आपको इनका mission आपको clear हो जाएगा. What are these folks? Actively disengaged. Not only are they disengaged, but they're also what? Active. They want to dress up, show up in the morning to make sure if you go back from the seminar smiling and they're like, "Acha beta, smile kar raha hai. You look very motivated. Let me now do something to pull him back." All right? These are the what folks? Actively disengaged. They are working against the organization's interest. You got to keep that in mind. As everybody has a leadership role to play here, first to self-reflect, which category am I in? Because you're doing whatever, wherever you are, the first damage is to yourself. I heard this 12 years ago when I joined my first company. Don't ask what you are getting, ask who you are becoming. And it changed my life. Don't ask what I'm getting from this job. I should ask, who am I becoming here? And that is very much within my control, because to see which club I want to belong to. Category 3, इनमें भी बहुत brotherhood होता है, you know, just like attracts like. You've heard that phrase? So you were all meeting each other in the beginning, hugging each other. When this actively disengaged person meets another actively disengaged person, you know what happens? प्यार, मोहब्बत, brotherhood. भाई तेरे को भी लगता है ये सब बड़ी बड़ी बातें हैं. मेरे को भी लगता है ये सब बड़ी बड़ी बातें हैं. तेरे को भी लगता है दुनिया का कुछ नहीं होने वाला. मेरे को भी लगता है कुछ नहीं होने वाला. तेरे को भी लगता है ये सब टाइम वेस्ट है. चल आप बाहर सूटा मारने चलें. Like attracts like. They have a club. It is called the Global Complainers Association. What's it called? Global Complainers Association. कुछ भी कर लो इनको पसंद नहीं आएगा. They'll find a mistake. Be careful. Say no to their club. Join the Achievers Club. Take a deep breath in, please. Inhale. Shake someone's hand on your right and left and remind them, join the Achievers Club. Say it now, please. Join the Achievers Club. And you know what Achievers do? This is what Achievers do. They find solutions. This is what Achievers do. Take a look at the screen. I presented you with a challenge. What happens when a human mind is presented with a challenge? We have the ability to do what? Find solutions. I don't advise doing that, what is happening on the right. It's all about priorities, yaar. Yes or no? Life is all about priorities. Agree, disagree? इसको बीवी ने बोला होगा जो पहले फोटो खींचा वो ठीक नहीं आया, मैंने इंस्टा पे अभी डालना है, अपडेट करना है स्टेटस. You take another one. It's like, okay. Right. Life is all about priorities. But do you agree, when the human mind, when faced with a challenge, we have the ability to find a solution? Is that a yes? The question is that your priority? That's number one. Number two, are you ready for it? Are you signing up for it? The Buddhists have a very deep Zen saying which says, when the student is ready, the teacher emerges. What is it? When the student is ready, what happens? Teacher. Which means जब आप तैयार हैं कुछ करने के लिए, रास्ता खुद ब खुद मिल जाता है. That's the beauty of it, readiness. Ancient Sufi philosopher Rumi, he said this: what you are looking for is also looking for you. What you're looking for is also looking for you. If you're looking for opportunities to grow, guess what? Opportunities are looking for people just like you. If you're looking for trouble, guess what? Trouble, whether it's on the road or somewhere, trouble is also looking for you. And that divine meeting is going to happen. So be clear, what are you looking for? I keep a diary with me. It's called my What's Next diary. What's it called? Aapka theme hai na? Next is here. I keep writing in that. What am I looking for in life? What do I want? I'm not satisfied with the way things are, but how does the ideal situation look like? I gotta sit and write that down. You can do it for your business. You can do it for the way you work. You can do it for the way you collaborate. You can do it for the way you hunt for business. What is the ideal way? Once you have that clarity, just like the color green, what will happen? You will suddenly find it. And other people will call it good luck, and I will call it your mind was ready for it. Your mind has to be ready for it, and then you find solutions. I love this theme about the next is here, because the next allows you to make what? Better choices. Can somebody read out what's written on the left-hand side of the screen, please? Maybe actually this table, all of you in unison, please. Can you do it together? 1, 2, 3. Okay, that wasn't loud enough. How about involve these guys also? 1, 2, 3. Now, these two tables here, can you read out this one? 1, 2, 3. Choices you make today. Agree? Who you are is the residual outcome of the actions you took in the past. Your mindset in the past, your skill set in the past. Now you have an opportunity to begin anew, to introspect. As you spend time here, मैं सही क्या कर रहा हूँ? 3 things. मुझे शुरू क्या करना है, बंद क्या करना है, continue क्या करना है? What should I start, which I'm not doing at the moment? What should I stop doing? How do I self-sabotage my own success? कुछ लोगों से success हजम नहीं होती. Do you agree with that statement? Yeah. They're successful, they do good, they're healthy, everything is working fine, then they mess up their own life. You know somebody like that? Right. So this is what some people self-sabotage. What should I start? What should I stop? And what should I continue? That's where your better choices come in. Carl Jung, he said this beautifully. He said, let's all read this out together. Deep breath in. First, inhale. I am not what happened to me. Now this one has to be really loud. I am who I choose to become. Greatness is a choice. पर free नहीं है. क्या लगता है? Greatness is not free. क्या लगता है? दाम चुकाना पड़ता है. But it is a choice. Not everybody will sign up. Who you are is not the outcome of what has happened in the past. Who you are is who you choose to become. It's choices. Growth is a choice. You see that? एक पंजाबी शायर हैं बाबा नज़मी करके, उनकी कुछ पंक्तियां मैं शेयर करना चाहता हूं. Then I'll translate it also for you. बेहिम्मते ने जेड़े बैके शिकवा करन मुकदरां दा. बेहिम्मते means without himmat, बिना enthusiasm. बेहिम्मते ने जेड़े बैके शिकवा करन मुकदरां दा, उगण वाले उग पैंदे ने सीना पाड़ के पत्थरां दा. The ones who complain about their circumstances are what? Without himmat, without desire, without energy to make a change. बेहिम्मते ने जेड़े बह के शिकवा करन, शिकवा होता है शिकायत, मुकद्दरा का, किस्मत का, मेरी किस्मत खराब है. उगण वाले जिनको ग्रो करना है, उग पैंदे ने सीना पाड़ के पत्थरां को, वो पत्थर की छाती को भी पाड़ के ग्रो कर लेते हैं. Growth is a choice. So three things. Everybody out loud together. I will believe in myself, believe in my team, and believe in my mission. Right? Once again, partner, I believe in you. It's very important. While we are there with the partner, also say, partner, you can count on me. Say it now, please. Look the partner in the eye and tell them, you can count on me. In fact, I want you to say this across the tables, please. Look somebody in the eye and tell them, you can count on me. Say it now, please. You. Actually, get up, please, everyone. Everyone, say it to at least 5 people. Shake their hands, look them in the eye and tell them, you can count on me. Thank you. Return back to your seats, please. And do you know why I'm here? Do you know why are you here? Huh? Because of ecstasy? Huh? We made a choice, that's pretty good, okay. Apart from having a good time in Goa, which we should, we're in Goa, right? I read up about you. I studied the website of Auxillo. I had an in-depth conversation with Neeraj sir. I read about the history, the press releases, what you're trying to do, the delightfully digital, the technology, the efforts that every single department is putting in to help you go to this next level. I read up about you, and I believe in you, and I also believe in you on a personal level. This is me in Sydney in 1999, by the way. And I want to share with you why I bring this here. I've been there through this process for higher education, and I need the money, and I need it immediately. I'm working for GE Capital. How many of you heard the name? GE Capital, one of the first few recruits from IHM Chandigarh, ex-hotelier I am, and I was there. And I wanted to go to study this hotel school in Sydney. My next batch was about to begin it would begin in July. I beg your pardon, February. February का intake में मेरे को yes था. वो किसी delay के कारण हुआ. Otherwise, I would have been on the plane for the July session. I'm in Delhi. There's this Taj mein wo fairs hote, overseas students education fairs, right? I'm a hunter. I go out and network. I say, I said, I take a day off from G. I go turn up. I just show up there and I meet people. I met a gentleman who goes by the name of a certain Mr. Chopra, very senior gentleman. And he said, son, I represent hotel school. I said, that's where I want to go. He said, oh, but all seats are filled. I have one available if you have the ability to pay the money in the next 5-6 days. 1999, huh? $5,000 first deposit, $5,000 goes for the second one for that first semester. तो उस ज़माने में तो Auxillo नहीं थी, अब है. Therefore, I believe in you. Give yourselves a round of applause, please. You're doing a great service to the nation. उस ज़माने में पड़ोसी काम आते थे. So somebody I knew lived next door. His son was also studying in Sydney, Australia, and so तेरे पैसे जमा कराते हैं, तेरी admission हो गई है. My friend calls back, said, wow, fantastic, that's $5,000 deposited. Next, I need a demand draft. और उसकी बड़ी interesting कहानी है. I grew up in a very small city in Batala in district Gurdaspur. Anyone heard? No, yeah. Okay, great, fantastic. And वहाँ जो branch थी उस bank की, they could not issue foreign currency drafts. So I had to take my dad's old Chetak and drive all the way to Amritsar. और क्या होता था कि हमें day before का rate मिलता था. We had to take INR demand draft, वहाँ Australian dollars में मिलना था और अगले दिन rate change हो जाता था. So 2 or 3 days we are on the Batala Amritsar highway on the Chetak, and then this thing happens. 4th day मैंने कहा भाई साहब नहीं, मेरे को ना आज morning में मैं rate लेके जाऊँगा. I'll get the accurate thing done. And after 5 days, the draft was made available. So I know what students go through. And you know what? I remember every single person who contributed in that situation. You are the part of a turning point of a young person's life. Please understand. Turning point. I know you've already been voted the best startup for many times in a row. But the best way you can contribute is to make a more pleasant work culture in which you can all thrive together. You've been a wonderful audience. It's been a pleasure being here. Thank you so much.